Marriage is very important in the Bible. It is a holy union created by God. It's not just a human agreement. In the Bible, God created marriage from the very beginning. Adam and Eve's union was the first marriage. This shows us that marriage is part of God's plan. The Bible describes marriage as a special partnership. It's a relationship between a man and a woman. They become husband and wife, united in a special way. This union is meant to last a lifetime. In this union, they share life's journey together. Marriage is a picture of the relationship between Jesus and the church. It's a deep and loving bond. This bond reflects God's love for his people. It's a relationship where two become one. Just like Christ and the church are united, the Bible teaches that marriage is a blessing. It's a gift from God. It provides companionship, support, and love. Marriage is a sacred institution designed by God for our good. It's a source of joy and strength for couples who honor him within their marriage. The Bible clearly states God's view on divorce. It is not something he takes lightly. Jesus himself spoke about divorce. He reminded people of God's original design for marriage. In Matthew chapter 19, verse 6, Jesus says, "So they're no longer two, but one flesh. Therefore what God has joined together, let no one separate." This shows that God intends for marriages to be permanent. There are certain situations mentioned in the Bible where divorce might be considered. However, these are very specific and limited cases. For example, infidelity is addressed in Matthew chapter 5, verse 32. However, even in difficult situations, reconciliation and forgiveness are always encouraged. God desires healing and restoration for marriages. The Bible emphasizes seeking solutions and working through challenges together. It's important to remember that God's desire is for marriages to thrive. Divorce is not something to be taken lightly, as it goes against God's original plan. Marriage is not just a legal contract, it's a spiritual covenant with God. This means it's a sacred promise. When a couple gets married, they make a vow before God. This vow is a serious commitment. It's a promise to love and cherish each other. This commitment is not only to each other, but also to God. Breaking this vow has spiritual consequences. God is a witness to the marriage covenant. He is involved in the relationship. When a couple honors their marriage vows, they honor God. They live out the true meaning of love and commitment. This covenant relationship reflects God's faithfulness. Just as God remains faithful to his promises, we are called to be faithful in our marriages. This covenant is a reflection of God's love and commitment to us. Societal impacts of divorce. The Bible's stance against divorce has societal implications. Divorce impacts not just the couple, but also the community. It can lead to instability and brokenness within families. Children are especially vulnerable in divorce. They need a stable and loving home environment. Divorce can have long-lasting effects on their emotional and psychological well-being. When divorce becomes commonplace, it can weaken the fabric of society. It undermines the importance of commitment and fidelity. Strong families are the foundation of a strong society. God's design for marriage promotes stability and flourishing. It provides a secure environment for raising children. When couples honor their marriage vows, it strengthens the community as a whole. Commitment, the cornerstone of marriage. Commitment is the foundation of a strong and lasting marriage. It means choosing to love and stay faithful to your spouse. This commitment is crucial, especially during challenging times. True love perseveres through difficulties. It seeks to understand, forgive, and support. Commitment is not based on feelings, but on a conscious choice. It's a decision to love your spouse no matter what. Faithfulness is a vital aspect of commitment. It means remaining loyal and true to your marriage vows. It means resisting temptations and staying dedicated to your spouse. When couples are fully committed, they build a strong foundation for their relationship. This commitment creates a safe and secure environment where love can flourish. Upholding the sanctity of marriage. The Bible's teachings on marriage are clear. Marriage is a sacred institution designed by God. Divorce is not part of his original plan. God intends for marriages to be lifelong unions. While we live in a world where divorce is common, we must remember God's ideal for marriage. We are called to uphold the sanctity of marriage and promote reconciliation and healing. Instead of seeking an easy way out, we should encourage couples to fight for their marriages, seeking counseling, praying together, and offering support can make a difference. Let us honor God's design for marriage by striving for strong, loving, and lasting relationships. May we be examples of commitment, forgiveness, and faithfulness in our own marriages. Subscribe, like, and share.